What's up, How About a Castaway fam? So, we got a new toy. Figured we'd just do a little bit of unboxing and see what we got going on here. Might have to get a knife or something short. Hey, we'll just use one of these. So, this is the Insta360 X3 Bundle, and it was on sale at our local Sam's. Y'all got a Sam's Club. Like most people are familiar with Costco, similar thing. Anyway, this was on sale, and so we actually went up to go check it out because of the deal. Regularly, I think this runs about $400, and it was coming in at about half price. So, and this is the bundle. I've been thinking about going with some different cameras. I've got an Ocaso Brave 7, which is what I'm typically using when you see the test rig and you see me doing stuff. I've thought about going with a 360 camera, and I've also thought about going with just two, say, GoPros, just kind of angled back in. I did get something else, a YOLO stick, and might do a little bit of unboxing on that too. But please tear here, so we got that done. So this is supposed to have a bundle with some stuff in it, so we'll see what's in the box. Now there is the X4, which is the newer one that's out. Let's see what comes in the box. It's supposed to be a little small bundle. Let's see. First you got your quick start guide, tells you everything, how to work it, I guess. And then the actual camera itself. So it says here that it's 5.7, 360 capture, single lens mode. You can also do a 360 photo. You can do that in 72 megapixels, which I don't do a lot of photos necessarily, but more video. It's got active HDR video, invisible selfie stick, and that's supposed to be included in this bundle. So we'll have to look in the box and see. Flow state stabilization, 360 horizon lock. So I think that's whenever you move back and forth, it keeps you level for the most part. So that should work good on the boat. Waterproof to 33 feet or 10 meters. And it's got voice control and an AI powered editing. So I don't know much about that. Inside this box, it comes with the 360 camera. It comes with the charging cable. It's even got some kind of protective pouch. So that'll be fun to get into. Quick start guide and a lens cloth. I do know these can be a little bit risky out there depending on how you're using it, just because the way that it's shaped. And I'll show you that once we get it open. So anyway, let's see, we got that. Oh, yep. And then there's our invisible selfie stick. Now this is 20 centimeters, I think is what they call it. So that should be what, about 20, hold on. Yeah, 72 centimeters. So 20, that'll be about a little bit over 2 feet, maybe about 28 inches or so. So, and then we got the extra battery. I think that's it. And then we got bubble wrap. Who doesn't like bubble wrap? And it even comes with a little memory card. That is 64 gigs. So U3 V30. So that's what's in the box. Let's check this thing out a little bit. Should have had a knife handy. I ain't got one in my pocket, but this will work good too. iPhone Lightning port. iPhone Lightning port. Let's see what all we got going on. So it's packaged really well. I mean, if you're ordering this thing, getting it shipped in the mail to you, it looks pretty strong. Good packaging. It's always very important. And here's the actual camera. I will say that's kind of weighty. Now it's got a touch screen on the front or the back. I don't know which one's the front or the back. I'm guessing this would be the front, but I guess it also doesn't really matter. This is the kind of setup that you see people when they're riding motorcycles or cars, and it looks like it's way up in the air behind them, but there's nothing holding that camera, and you're wondering how they're doing that. They're using something like a 360 camera. GoPro, I think, makes one of these. Maybe even DJI or somebody like that also makes something similar. So we'll put that to the side for a minute here. What we got going on here? So inside this little box, all right, we got a charging cable. It's a USB-C to USB. So we got our charging cable. Got a little cloth for wiping off the lens. Oh yeah, and it's got a little pouch. So let's check out this little carrying pouch that this comes with. So again, this is the bundle, and I saw this. Oh yeah, it's got some padding to it. Grab the camera. I'm guessing I would probably store this with, I was thinking the camera down, the lens down, maybe like that, but I probably should read it and see. It does have a little hole here, and it looks like if I put it in that way, I've got access to my power, my USB-C. So I'm not sure if I got it in here upside down or the wrong way, but I'm sure the instructions might tell a little bit more about that. Let's see, that is about there. So you can have some accessibility to other buttons. We'll get into that right there a little bit, in just a little bit. So got that box. Oh, and then we got a Insta360 decal or two. Then we got the user manual, quick start guide, waterproof, what to know, your warranty, your safety guidelines, all that kind of stuff. Definitely want to read all that, make sure. Then, let's check out this selfie stick. I don't know anything about the technology with this, but it's pretty cool whenever you don't actually see, we'll just flip that over. Pretty cool whenever you see somebody doing a video, and I mean, it looks kind of funny sometimes if they actually end up including their hand, because it looks like they're doing this and the camera's way up above. So you mount the camera directly on there. So turn this. Nope, just pull. Okay. Well, I guess overall it might get to 28 inches like that. I don't know that that's really, unless I'm doing something wrong. But then it also has where you can put it on the top of a tripod and you can get it up even higher. But there is no angling with this. So this would be straight out selfie stick kind of deal. But still the invisible one. So that's neat. I don't know if it recognizes it, takes that off. So got that. Got our memory card. About to get this thing charged up. Let's take a look at the battery while we're doing it. Now this is the battery. Now I'm thinking it already has a battery in it, which I'm really hoping. This looks pretty big. So maybe this is a battery holder, charger in battery. Let's see here. Oh no, it's a little case. So we got a little case, and there's our battery. That's a beefy battery, which this thing does come with a pretty big battery. Let's see if I can find, I want to say it was like 18, I may be way off, but I want to say that thing was like 1800 milliamps. Let's see here. It's got 360 captures, got single lens, editing, hardware. Let's see what it was look at here. The versatility. Waterproof for impossible third person views, single lens 4K person views, 360. So we're gonna get this thing out and get some video. Let's just see. Okay, this is where I'm gonna put this away for a second. This is where our battery compartment goes, or our battery goes. Let's see how easy and fun that is, because a lot of these can be a real headache depending on the maker. Now the housing of this, man, it is so much nicer than my Casa Brave. Oh, maybe I have to do both of these. Okay. All right, so out of the box, we've got 2 batteries. And yes, 1800 milliamps. So it says it'll run, I think, almost a little bit over an hour, about 80 minutes, I want to say, is what it can get video wise. Now, I don't know if that's actually going with, so the battery's not too terribly heavy. This unit is, I'd say, a little bit heavy, a little bit bulky, not too terribly bad, but it does have some weight to it. There's our USB. And maybe this is our SD slot. Wait a minute, did I just turn it on or something? There's our power button. We'll press and hold and see if it comes on. It may not have a charge at all right now. So maybe no charge out of the box. I do think that this one does take a little while to actually power up once you push the button. But probably should have read the guide. It probably says you got to have it fully charged before your first use. I'm wondering, looks like this, I'm guessing this right here would be our microphone. And it's got one on either side. There's a little plastic film that is over the lens right now. But it looks like they do make a dive case, and they've got sticky lens guards. So, not sure what that would end up running. I've got to do some figuring out on the editing software and all that kind of stuff. Hey, that one's not working. Let's try another battery. Which I'm probably not going to be using the batteries a whole lot. Just depending, because out there with being on the boat and fishing, there's a lot of times that you just can't rely on those batteries because you're out there for so long. So most of the time we have like a battery bank of some sort that we're using. Also got a, yep, there we go. All right, so it looks like we actually have a charge on this other battery. So unless I mixed it up pulling it out, so it's asking me language, English. So I got to download the Insta360 app, and then I can start using it. So we'll get a little bit of that stuff done, and I'll be back with y'all. Try this thing out. Might take it out this afternoon, get a couple shots, and we'll just see what's up.